Hi guys, and welcome back to Miyuki Crochet. In today's tutorial I'm doing a special request from @EmilyBuff on Instagram, and I will be showing you how to crochet this two-color bag. You will need yarn. Today I'm using the Bernat Handicrafter cotton in off-white as well as black. You will need a yarn needle. You will need scissors, measuring tape. Today as my crochet hook I'm using a 6mm hook. If you're new to crochet, please refer to my video how to crochet. If not, let's get started. You're going to make a slip knot. Chain 18. After that, you're going to single crochet along your chain. When you reach the end, you're going to keep single crocheting like this, so you're basically doing a very long circle. Alright, so stretch it out a bit. So when you get to the end, you're going to single crochet on the other side of your foundation chain. When you reach the end, you're going to notice now that when you fold your work like this, it kind of touches, the two ends touch each other like this, so you're basically going to keep working in a circular pattern, and your work is going to get taller and the base is going to close in a little bit. So just keep single crocheting. So this pattern, we're going to have the bottom half is going to be in the black and the top half is going to be in the off-white. I'm doing about a little less than half-half. The predominant color will be the off-white. Start noticing that your work, again, is starting to take the shape of like the bottom of the bag. So you're going to keep doing this until your work measures about 4 inches. You're going to do that for about 16 more rows. So just keep single crocheting in your circular pattern until, again, it measures 4 inches. Alright, and meet me back. So after you've done about 15 rows, you're going to make sure you line up with your tail, which is where you started your foundation chain. Keep going. Alright, so when you're about here, so you're maybe about 3 stitches away from being lined up with your tail, you're going to start slip stitching. This is just to kind of clean up the look for when we add the other color. So I'll do that 3 times. Alright, okay. So what we're going to do now to add the other color, there's several ways you can add the color. And what I'm going to do today, because I want it to be perfectly lined up, I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to end off completely like this. So now I have it like this, and I'm going to attach my other color. And you can do it the way you normally do it as well, but this way I like it because it's going to be very unified. You're not going to have, it's going to be even, and if not, it could be uneven, and that's not nice. So then just right where you ended off, you're going to attach your new yarn. I like to make 2 double knots, and you're going to secure this at the end again. So for now, you're just doing it like this. Insert your hook, pull through, chain 1, and then single crochet. You're going to keep doing this for about 5 more inches. So keep single crocheting. When you get to the where you slip stitch, it's a little bit harder to do your single crochet, but just do it as you normally do it. And then just continue like that until it measures, your project measures a total of 9 inches. So this part is 5 inches. Alright, and then meet me back. When you get to the end, when your last stitch is lined up with your tail, you're going to do 2 slip stitches. Take your scissors, cut, pull through. Alright, and what we're going to do now, we're going to work on the straps. So take 2 pieces of yarn. You can either do this from taking both ends of your yarn ball or taking 2 separate balls. You're going to make a slip stitch. You're going to attach the yarn where you ended off, like this. Make a nice double knot. You're going to be securing this at the end again with some needle and thread. So now we're just going to do this. And you're going to make a long chain. When you get to the end, cut, giving yourself a couple inches to work with. Pull your arm through like this. Go to where you attached your yarn and make sure that the chain is not twisted. Alright, take your yarn hook, and you'll see by eye where to put the strap. You want to put it in at the end here. If not, you could also measure it. Take your hook like this, pull the yarn through. And you're going to want to make a nice knot like this. Once it's secure, you can cut it off. What you're going to do now is take your yarn needle and weave in all your tails. I'm going to decide to weave most of my tails in the inside of the bag just so it looks better. And I'm also going to go over this after, this is an optional thing, but I find it looks nicer, with some needle and thread just to make sure that they won't unravel. Alright, do that for all of your tails. Once you've weaved in your tail, your project will look something like this. Thank you so much for watching today's video on how to crochet a 2-color bag. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you'd like to see me do other videos like this one. As always, keep toasty!